Hi everyone, I am Gubika MP, second MSc Biology, St. Mary's College, Thrissur. In this video, we discuss about the topic plasma membrane. Cytoplasmic surface of all living cell is bounded by limiting membrane known as plasma membrane or plasma lemma. Elastic, porous and selectively permeable in nature. So it is present in all type of cell, living cells such as animal cells, plant cell and also the bacterial cell. Next is composition of plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is highly organized, polyphasic and biologically active molecular assembly. It consists of lipid, proteins and small amount of carbohydrate. The ratio of the protein to lipid varies considerably among different membranes. Phospholipids are present in most membranes such as phosphatidylcholine, sphingomyelin and phosphatidylserine serine. Cholesterol is common in the membrane of mammalian cell. Chondrolipin is the component in the mitochondrial cells. And the plant plasma membrane, high sterling to phospholipid molar ratio. Membrane proteins. So the amino acid residue of the membrane proteins are polar as well as non-polar. So they are amphipathic in nature. Structurally, the two kinds of proteins are present, mainly globular proteins and the alpha helic proteins. Membrane carbohydrate, cell coat or glycocalyx. Surface carbohydrate for adhesion. It not present in the mitochondrial lamella, the major component of cell in the form of glycolipids, glycoproteins, etc. So, physical properties of plasma membrane. The plasma membrane has a physical state such as the phase in transition and interchange between solid and gel states. This in turn is affected by the rearrangement of fatty acid chain due to change in temperature. At low temperature, the fatty acid chain is tightly packed and their mobility is very much restricted. The highly packed and more solid called crystalline phase. As temperature increases, they become melted. So the polyphasic or the phase transition state is the physical properties of plasma membrane. So next is plasma membrane model. The fluid mosaic model or the plasma membrane model is proposed by Singer and Nicholson in 1972. It is an ingenious explanation of the molecular architecture and functional properties of plasma membrane. According to this, the plasma membrane is a two-dimensional quasi-solid solution of organized lipids and globular proteins. So this is the fluid mosaic model. It consists of extrinsic protein, intrinsic protein and also the transmembrane protein. Also consists of the lipid bilayer and they have a polar head and a non-polar tail. Also there is a glycoprotein such as the carbohydrate are also present in the fluid mosaic model. So the characteristics of the fluid mosaic model. PM has dynamic structure such as liquid crystalline with a mosaic molecular arrangement. So they are called as fluid mosaic model. The fluidity is directly proportional to the chain length and unsaturation of its fatty acid. Components held together by non-covalent interaction. Membrane lipids and protein undergo free lateral diffusion. Vertical diffusion is restricted. Membrane phospholipids are rearranged in a bilayer. So lipid bilayer form the structural framework of the membrane. Outer monolayer formed of acidic phospholipid and the inner one made up of neutral phospholipids. Phospholipids are mainly the essential a film. Very often cholesterol occurs tightly bound with phospholipids. Next is membrane proteins. Globular, without orderly or symmetrically arrangement and randomly dispersed and discontinuous. There are three kinds of membrane protein such as extrinsic or peripheral protein that are completely outside. Intrinsic or integral protein completely inside. Transmembrane proteins are some integral proteins span the entire lipid bilayer. They are considered as the transmembrane proteins. It is also called a alpha helix protein. So next is functions of the plasma membrane. It acts as a receptor site for some agent like hormone, immunoproteins, etc. It prevents the loss of different macromolecules, help in signal transduction, help in uptake of the or the prevent the uptake of some harmful material. The cell membrane interact with other adjacent cells in forming tissue and organs during organogenesis and embryonic development. Center of cellular respiration and oxidative phosphorylation in prokaryotes, dynamic selective gateway and regulate the inflow and outflow of material, elimination of wastes and release of secretion product by exocytosis, transmission of impulse, chemoreception in bacteria, maintain constancy in the intracellular environment. Thank you.